Welcome back to my road to completion guide for Hellblade. This is episode 4, and we're picking up exactly where we left off in episode 3. This area is called the Sea of Corpses. There are no puzzles in this area, but there is a ton of combat. Just make sure that you have a safety save set up before you continue. When you complete this area, you'll unlock the warrior trophy.
Focus now. Focus now. Focus. Stop them. End it. There's nowhere to run to.
In the Sea of Corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Mama! I need you! Help me!
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had the sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods.
If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her? Suffer your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
Just look around you.
What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. Sister Covenant. The voices have taken over. The voices. It's the end. The end for you. I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mummy? I'm here to help you. Senua. We're back. We found her. We found you. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on.
Look
Up. Just up there.
Listen to us.
That's it.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl.
Oh, isn't she?
Look up.
So clever. Did you?
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods.
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't.
Turn back. Turn back. It's too dangerous.
What's it?
A great beast guards Helheim.
Stay
Garm is its
down.
name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
Dillian's in there. Go. Run. Stay in the
What are you
light.
afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Run quickly to the end of the hallway to avoid failing this sequence.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here. Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. Or when her...
Keep going. Run! Her torch is going out.
No, it's not. It's going to run out soon.
She hasn't got much time.
Burn out.
She's too slow.
It's not going to burn out.
The darkness will come again. Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it.
Keep going. Where's the next?
Two more to find. Look at the other. Two more to find.
Why are you doing
These pointless
time? Do you think this is?
symbols are pointless.
Your mother's here.
What have you got? There's nothing behind the door.
Save Dillion.
The door is just another trail.
It's just another trick.
Just to distract her from her real mission.
You think you know, but you don't.
Your mother is dead. You don't know anything. Or is she?
And Dillion is dead.
Run!
Save Dillion.
The light won't save her.
Fight!
Defend your
Don't give up.
She can't remember. She's focus. Mirror, her focus is growing. She can do it. It's coming back. Quickly get up! They're coming!
Dillion, we finished him.
Remember your training.
As soon as the battle ends, find the torch laying on the ground and pick it up so the enemy doesn't kill you. Then use the torch to light the stand surrounding the room to locate the next symbol.
What's she doing? She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help. She's lighting the torch. Like you safe to keep the darkness. Do you think you can keep away from the shadows if you light the torch? The darkness is.
You're wrong.
did it. She's done it.
Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her. You killed us. You killed us.
The beast has been here. Everywhere. There's water. She has to keep going.
She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out. She can do it. She can't do it. No.
When the torch goes out, keep running toward the light sources so the enemy doesn't kill you.
Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. Okay, run. Run and get to the light. Get to the light. Stop. Stop.
Stay there. Stay in the light.
You have to rest here.
Get to the next light.
Let's go quickly. Run.
Look. Fire. She has to go towards it.
She'll have to go through the darkness.
Light. She will go through the darkness. She's too weak. She will. She has to make it.
Where's the torch?
Take it. It'll keep you safe. You can see how she can find the room. She can find it. Keep the light. See it. She has light. Where is it? Now you're free to search. Now you can see it's here. Look, the light will guide you. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see them. Where are they? She doesn't know. You have all the rooms.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
In the dwarf's sole
Did
desire.
you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5.
He tells Sigurd the
They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods.
slay the dragon.
But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and
It's a
every
trap. The beast is coming. Stupid baby. What have you done?
No!
The beast is down there.
No. No.
She knows the beast is down there. Why does she keep going towards it?
He's always
Where are you
watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from it.
You can feel him. She needs to find it. She needs to find it. She lost it and she has to find it. Leave the torch alight.
Can you see? Where is she? You're never gonna find anything.
He's gone! Finish this! Now!
Take him down. Take him down.
She wouldn't listen.
He was doing his best. She never, ever listens.
Didn't she listen to him? Trying to help her. He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbel was right.
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
Never choose.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her.
It's all her fault.
All her fault. So weak. She should have known. She should have known.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, He understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Beast is deeper into the darkness. Down.
The beast has the head.
Got the head. She will be trapped.
The beast has the head and he's using it.
What's she doing? She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking?
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Rain, the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
Stop!
Can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
No fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes.
Come back to me. Come back. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Come back to yourself.
I'm coming for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming.
Just keep close your eyes. The light is in your hands. There it is.
Dillian, I see you.
The beast has Dillian.
No,
It's time
you're not taking it from me.
I will show the following boss fight 2 times. The first time I'll showcase how to one-cycle the boss using focus and heavy attacks. The second time will showcase what happens when the boss becomes aggressive. We still want to use focus mixed with heavy attacks as our offense. The only difference is when the boss slips into the darkness or the screen goes black. When that happens, you need to block. You need to keep blocking until the boss becomes visible again, or you have enough focus build up to slow down time and deal damage.
Get to the lock. Get rid of the there is no lock. Where is
You will not survive what is in there.
I know. What else can she do? Nothing. She doesn't want to tell. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. She wants this to be it. She wants to save Dillion's soul. She must listen to the shadow. Going, Senua. What? Hela's gate. Hela's gate. Hela. Can you hear it? She's there.
Mother,
You've been waiting for.
I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillion. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Is she strong enough?
You the rot. Look at your arm. Look what Hela's done to you in front of him.
This way, you can't let it go now.
It's the only way.
You have to do it.
You have to fight.
He did it. He did it. He did it.
He can reach you. Behind you.
You want it. What does Hela want? No one can bargain with Hela.
What does Hela want? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No.
Her soul's rotting.
She'd rather die.
It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give.
She has a warrior soul.
She can see it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
She can't fix it.
She's done it before.
She can.
She can.
She'll do it again.
Of course she can.
How will she do it? Fix it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight on.
Be powerful.
The final battle. Get his soul back.
It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
So special. She must see. She has the sight. She can see their secrets. There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself. It's there.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
As long as you've activated all the other Lorestones, you'll get the Stories from the North trophy after listening to this Lorestone.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere.
Focus now!
There is a long combat sequence coming up on the bridge, so make sure that you set up a safety save after you see the autosave icon show up in the bottom right corner of the screen.
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't want
too.
to die. I don't want to die.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Senua,
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Stop. Why won't she stop? To die. She won't stop. 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 I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines.
This is the final sequence of the game, consisting of 3 fights. You need to defeat all the enemies in the first 2 fights, but when the 3rd fight starts, die on purpose. This will unlock the final battle trophy and the platinum trophy. If you're nervous about these fights, go ahead and create a backup save now. And that's going to wrap it up for this series. I really hope you have enjoyed my road to completion guide for Hellblade. Consider supporting me on Patreon to help me keep this channel active in 2021. My name is Exonomit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Be good.
I won't let you kill me.
See through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward. Backwards to one your evil past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place.
I know he's here. I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you. You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of this, in search of love.
Behind you.
Look where that's got you.
Watch out.
Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion.
Let go of your battle.
Don't let
don't
your
have to fight
darkness
anymore.
hurt anyone else.